mommy goodbye. Say it soon, I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi.
And back to Dungeons and Dragons.
Where did we leave off last?
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Welcome
where
back
I get
to
copyrighted.
Dungeons and Vagabonds. Previously, David, Caulran, and Eshno finally arrived at the empty gorilla town, only to receive brief and mostly unhelpful information regarding Mordin. Before leaving, they were interrupted by a warlord of the East, known as Jeravam the Slaughterer, who was sent by Chaos Celestial Spirit of War to kill David and Caulran for slaying his son, which happened in the previous campaign. After a quick tussle, they discovered that Jeravam was suffering from PTSD and devised a plan to avoid being killed. They fed him a blue bean, which they had acquired from some corpse, which apparently worked due to it was the equivalent of a wish spell. We now find our players gathered in the empty gorilla tavern outside Mount Cordiv. So without further introduction, what do you guys do?
How many times did you rehearse that?
0.
I'd just like to be clear.
Also, welcome to Ventures and Vagabonds, where
Also,
I get copy strike by Weird Al
very
Yankovic.
angry about the fact that we did not know it was a wish bean.
That is most definitely true.
Bigger.
Also,
that just goes without saying.
One nitpick, he was suffering from schizophrenia, not PTSD.
I mean, to be fair, let's be honest. Probably both.
That's not what my notes say,
probably not.
But all right.
Well, in the campaign, you said
what the
you
notes
had
say.
schizophrenia.
But that's in the past. We're talking about the present here, and I just said he's got PTSD.
Wow. This
Anyway.
is
Boo!
Oh yes, boo me. It fuels me.
This is
DM.
this is a totalitarian government retroactively rewriting history.
Oh, I will
Welcome
not
to
even deny it.
1984, a discussion.
But with that, you guys are in the empty gorilla tavern. After just having, Jeravam the Slaughterer disappear with a bunch of sparkles, what do you guys do?
I finally get to reveal my surprise that I've been definitely very well
yeah, I heard about
hyping
that
up.
last time.
All right. It's the power of magic. Let me get over here. Spells. Bum-ba-da-bum. Find steed. We get a horse. We're
That
going
is a
horse
fun
shopping.
one. I like that spell.
Sick.
With the power of magic.
With the power
We
of
only
magic.
get one though.
We only
It's
get
magical
one.
horse shopping, dude. We got a war horse, a pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff.
None of those are gonna fit me.
Dude,
Dang. That's
I mean,
that's
he
too
gets a
bad.
horse.
There's
I don't know
only
about
one
you.
anyway. That's too bad. There's only one anyway.
Yeah.
can run.
And are you casting this?
Yes.
All right. With that,
Let me see. What do I want? I'm probably picking a war horse.
all right. Let me quickly throw that stat block right up in there. As you summon down the spirit of a mighty steed before you. I assume it looks like a war horse, or are you able to change the way this horse looks?
No, I don't think I can change how it looks, and would I really want to anyway? I mean, that's kind of awesome.
I mean, it does look like it looks like a Chad horse, to say the least. It is bulging with muscles as it is summoned out of thin air within the tavern.
Oh yeah, also, I can
horse.
talk to it.
All right. You're gonna make me talk like a horse then. All right. I mean, it says you can speak to it. I mean, it's up to you if you want to or not.
I am definitely gonna talk to the horse.
You best
Of
believe.
course you are.
You best believe.
Oh, also, we can communicate telepathically. So sometimes
Nice.
I'm not even gonna talk to it. I'm just gonna talk to it with my mind.
All right.
AKA is gonna
Just
DM you a
wanted to mention
question.
that. So now
gonna
that I
be-
have my telepathic Maserati, that takes a little minute
that's
to
what
get.
that is. I thought it
Oh
was
yeah,
a
that's
war
its name
horse.
too. I'm
Where did I
naming it.
miss that?
I'm
That you
naming it.
can- You're naming it
I'm
Maserati.
naming it Maserati. It's Maserati the horse.
All right. There's a big like a streak of flame across the side of it. With like it's got a license plate at the very end, a custom license
Yeah,
plate.
exactly what it is.
What's the custom license
It's like
plate?
how there's
says?
like, how there's like horse armor, We just slapped on some sheet metal to the back of the horse armor. It says
it's got a bumper.
Fresh. It says fresh, and it has wooden dice hanging from its neck.
All right.
Wow. Fresh.
As you hear the horse speak to you, what you want, huh? What's happening?
That's exactly what the horse. That's exactly it.
Y'all summon me. What's happening? We going, we riding. What's happening?
Hood horse.
Hood horse.
That's entirely what it
Maserati,
is.
the hood horse. Oh man!
Wait, important question. Important question.
Certainly.
Can Maserati, the hood horse, crip walk?
Oh, where did we bring up horses crip walking? We did that in the previous campaign.
That.
Oh,
yeah.
It's back. Yeah, I don't know. Are you asking the horse that? Or?
Yeah, are you asking the horse that?
Yes.
Make an animal handling check. Make an animal handling check.
He can't answer me, but
he can't. But he can understand.
If
he can answer.
He can understand. I think. Hold on. It gains the ability to understand one language of your choice that you speak. So technically, no, he can't answer you, but he can demonstrate his crip walk in response.
All right. Make an animal handling check.
0. Let's do this.
Can Maserati, the hood horse, crip walk?
Find out next episode.
Next time. That's the end of this episode. God. Roll the credit music.
That's a net 1.
Oh no. If you make my horse break his leg trying to crip walk because you asked it to crip walk, I'm gonna literally cry.
The horse stands up on 2 legs as it lets out an infuriating snort as steam blows out of its nostrils. Only Eshno can hear this as you see the horse pull out a Glock, holding it sideways toward David. And he's like, "No, what's this fool just say? What's he say? Huh? Just because I'm a hood horse, I can crip walk? What's this fool say? I got the 40 bang on this fool. You better get him to back up." David, there is a strange construct type weapon in the horse's hoof. You do not recognize it, but it's a Glock. It'd be a Glock 19.
It do indeed.
So it's canon that Hood Horse has a Glock.
Oh, it's canon. Hood Horse got a Glock.
That's perfect, because one of the perks of having this horse is that we fight seamlessly as a unit in combat, so you already know.
I like how Caleb is like super afraid to make like the random stuff related to Rowley canon, but here he is like, oh yeah, the horse can walk, and you know what? He's holding a Glock.
He's got a Glock. What can I say? He's got a Glock.
What kind of damage does this do?
Actually, you're about to find out if somebody doesn't calm this guy down, because he looks pretty unstable at the moment.
I don't think
I'm definitely calming down Maserati. I'm just gonna pat him. I'm gonna give him like some sugar cubes or something and be like, don't worry, Maserati, he don't know what's up.
Alright, can you make an animal handling check?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta calm this guy down.
So, I have -1 in animal handling. Oh, it's okay, I got an 11. And that's 11 once you take away 1.
11. I'm gonna have him roll for this one. I'm gonna see if he's calm.
Found a couple pages on Glocks in D&D.
There's a moment of like stressful silence as he's like shaking with the Glock before he goes back on all fours, and the Glock is just gone for some reason. No idea how he summoned it, but
it went back into his hotbar.
Yeah, he put it back in his hotbar.
I can't.
Starting off strong with Maserati the Hood Horse.
I'd just like to say that you definitely caused the Glock part, although I will take the responsibility for Maserati.
Can he crip walk though?
You're just gonna keep asking.
I'm not asking that out loud. No, but I'm wondering. I'm just wondering in my head. But can he crip walk though?
That is.
I mean,
question.
Can he though?
I mean, it is yet to be determined. But you hear Daisy, the barmaid, speak up. Well, that's got to be the weirdest thing I've seen in a while. And she's just repairing furnace over there behind the main counter.
Yeah, probably.
Why?
All right, now that we have Maserati, what's our next move, guys?
Can we all fit on Maserati? I don't think so.
I would
probably not.
I would think Eshno and Caulran could. I don't think David could fit there.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to be 8 feet tall.
I mean, either way, it's going to be a pretty normal walking pace. As David has to tag along.
Yeah. I mean, he's 8 feet tall. He's basically already got horse legs.
Exactly. That is true.
Yeah. If he runs on, or if he like kind of like bear crawls.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's just gonna get on all fours.
He's gonna run just like Maserati. Yeah, you guys just hear the sound of Daisy fixing up furnace before she says, so, are you guys gonna order anything again, or like?
I will have a beer to go.
All right. You got money to pay for that, or?
Duh.
I assume you head over there and you just buy an ale to go. It costs a little bit extra due to the mug that you don't return. So that does cost another 2 copper, so it's like 4 copper in total.
What if for like a bag of holding, every time like you got just a bag of holding, right? And then you just like filled it up with like ale and just got like tons and tons of it in a bag of holding.
Then you just got a bag of holding full of ale.
And then if you like managed to like knock someone out or something, you could drown them in the bag of holding.
I mean, they only get 10 minutes of oxygen, so you don't technically need a bag.
But they're already underwater.
How long have they hold their breath? 10 minutes of oxygen.
I mean, the bag has 10 minutes of oxygen, and I think a normal person, or at least in D&D terms, person can hold their breath for a number of minutes equal to their constitution modifier.
That's modifier. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say.
Those sad people that have a modifier of -1 on Constitution instantly suffocated.
They're just
constantly gagging for air.
I guess it'd be like minimum of 1 or something.
I mean, yeah, probably it's minimum of 1.
Probably.
I have -2 on Constitution. I can hold my breath for -2 minutes.
I can be wise for -1 minute.
I can also be wise for -1 minute, as well as intelligent.
Gang.
I am intelligent for -1 minute.
Dude, I'm not even that intelligent.
I only have 1 wisdom.
No, I have absolutely no wisdom now. Probably because the wisdom's like the least useful thing. What do I get from wisdom? I get animal handling and survival. And
like
perception.
Super dumb but charismatic, and then lose.
Yeah, we're like a boy band. We're super dumb, but everyone loves us anyway.
We are so lucky, as well. Insanely so.
That's true.
I mean, everyone can be lucky if they have +10 on persuasion.
Dude,
and a plus.
That's all you need.
+7 on most dex checks. +5 on a base dex check, and because what do you call it? Expertise and proficiency.
So wait, you're super charismatic and you like super acrobatic, so all you do is just backflip and then people instantly want to be your friend.
Exactly.
See, charisma is good and all, but can you fireball?
I can
see,
summon
Fireball is good and all, but can you get Maserati the Hood Horse?
And can he crip walk?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Still yet to be determined. As you guys see, a massive white direwolf busts through the front doors of these this tavern. A massive, glorious.
Can I offhandedly fire a lightning bolt while I'm drinking my ale?
That would look super cool, but unfortunately, no. You would have to enter initiative before you hear the direwolf speak this glorious, glowing, almost glowing direwolf of white fur speaks up.
All right, so I don't have that much time, so I'm going to be brief. My name is Zahanji. I am the celestial spirit, or at least the embodiment of the celestial spirit of knowledge.
Okay.
Well, hi.
Just giving you a minute to kind of soak that in, and I mean, I saw your hand crackling with lightning. I feel like, you know, almost threatened, and I really shouldn't.
Yeah, well, you're celestial. You'll be fine.
You know,
say, do you want to eat
the embodiment of knowledge, God? Yes.
Do you want to eat a bean? He says to the god of wisdom. To the god of wisdom.
Maybe it can tell us what the beans are, dude.
Ooh,
glad you brought that up, but no, I'm not here to tell you about the beans. Let me tell you why I am here. That little stunt you pulled on a Kaus, you know, Celestial Spirit of War, that was some funny stuff. Let's be real. We liked that. We up in there, Mount Celeste. We all up in there. That was funny. We liked that. You pulled a prank on it.
Yes.
You got rid of Rativar. That was pretty funny. Yes. I like that. That was a very self-sacrificing deed, especially since you guys literally gave away a wish to a troubled soul. That was very impressive. But yes, I'm getting off track.
We are very generous.
The reason I'm here is you guys have kind of been wandering around with little to no information about this foe you face, Mordin. So I'm just going to quickly... I don't have much time here in this form, so I'm just going to quickly tell you guys and explain to you what in the world this is.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I have to go for like 5 seconds.
All right, I'm timing you.
Don't time me. It'll be longer.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
I just want to know. I'm pretty sure this is the case. We definitely just have been very unproductive. So you needed to get the information across.
There was going to be this whole thing where if you guys went outside, you saw running down the mountain, this direwolf. But no, it's the spirit of knowledge is just like I gotta get these wheels turning.
Okay, so it's basically going to happen anyway. It was going to happen. Bad.
The activation was you guys walking outside, but you know, I was like, I'm just gonna bust up in here.
We're too busy trying to convince Maserati the Hood Horse to crip walk.
No, that was all. That's content right there. Talking about when you guys spent like 5 minutes talking about, oh yeah, my negative wisdom. I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna try to get these wheels turning.
Yeah, maybe like, just maybe just maybe.
I was like, what can I do here to just be just wham?
Dang, this is like 5 seconds times 5 at least.
I know. I mean, we're in like the triple digits of seconds right now.
Dude, we're getting really high number of seconds over here.
I mean, if this was like not golf rules, he's breaking some records right now.
Oh, yeah. Nah, we should actually put a timer. That'd be funny.
I feel like you were exactly 52 seconds late.
I mean, I'll start one.
It has been exactly 1 minute and 53 seconds. You are very late, my friend.
And I know what I'll do. I'll do him 1d4 per 10 seconds he's late. Somebody start a timer. He'll wait. He'll come back. His character just dead
for 10 seconds.
Every 10 seconds.
I just started the timer.
What's it at?
Darn it, you beat me to it.
We're just gonna add
right now
20 seconds.
12. It's at 12.
All right,
I think it's been a little bit more than 20 seconds.
That's 3 so far.
It's probably been like a minute.
I mean, I don't want to straight up murder him, but I do want
to. You gotta show him who's
You should actually do the damage, so he'll be like, "Why can't you just let me?"
You just gotta do what you gotta do. What can I say?
People gotta learn the lesson, you know. That's how it goes.
Hey. Come on, man. You understand what's going on here?
I mean, the second time this episode, you know. I mean, there's got to be some structure to put down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There's got to be some rules that got to be followed.
Got to be some discipline. There's no discipline in the youth nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We live in a society. In just like Italian man. Hey, you understand? We live in a society. All these youngsters, they're always late all the time.
At my daughter's wedding. We live in a society. All right, Webb, what's the timer say?
Let me check. It's
my gosh.
Minute 25 seconds.
Dealing you
minute 25. That's what is that?
Actually,
that's basically 5 seconds.
84 sounds about right.
Basically,
I mean, 85 is in fact divisible by 5.
You D4 me. I'm already at 13 health.
Anybody disagree to this? Anybody disagree?
He is 17 5 seconds late.
That is
17 times.
No.
So we're saying 17 D4 damage. Is that what we're going with? Is that what I'm
just saying? Because that will kill me.
Late.
I think just like 44 or maybe 5 D4 is solid.
Y'all are just gonna outright kill me for
we're gonna go 5
late because my dad decided to kill me.
Don't worry, I'll heal you, but you gotta learn your lesson.
Just because
I think that's
how is it me learning a lesson when it's my dad that kept me out?
I say
you have a dad.
This is a dad.
Don't have a dad,
dude. Just stop.
Just like don't.
Just don't.
Like, all right. Not gonna lie, dads are kind of cringe.
Listen, Isaiah, this was the second time you did it this episode. I mean, there's got to be structure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
First, you start
rules are rules.
Now you walk away.
Wow.
I'm gonna make you a deal.
Wow.
You will want to resist, but you won't be able to.
Isaiah, that's 15 points of damage dealt.
And I'm dead. And I'm dead.
No, you're not. You're just unconscious. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
about it. Should we let him risk the death saving throws or feed him a potion?
I don't know. How long do you guys want to wait till you heal him? I can start rolling if you want.
Let's give him a. Or if we assist, would that be the rolls with advantage?
I think only one of you would be able to make. Well, no, you could assist on a medicine check. Yeah.
So it'd be the death saving rolls with advantage.
I mean, no. If you do a medicine check on him, he would just become stable if you get above 10. But if you do get below, I will count it as a fail.
Let's try one.
Just shove a potion down my throat.
You're unconscious. You can't talk.
Yeah, shut up.
Quiet. Quiet.
Shut up. You're dead.
I protest.
What happens if I roll? What happens if I roll a nat 1?
I protest.
Then it counts as 2 fails, and then I get to roll.
All right.
I think we should do 1 and then feed him a potion if it doesn't work.
All right. You wanna do that?
What do you say, Eshno?
Dude, don't even use the potion. I'll just lay on hands him.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, you just do that.
All right. So you cast lay on hands on him. How many hit points are you healing him for?
I'll use all my lay on hands. I'll give him 30.
Just give him 1.
30? All right. As David bloop, jumps right back up to 30. That's
probably a good provision of health for the time being.
How many am I back up to?
You're at 30 hit points. Now, you know it's confusing. You guys are all standing around before Isaiah's body just drops. As the celestial spirit looks back like,
oh.
Okay, that was a little bit weird.
You're the god of wisdom. You should know what's going on.
No, so what it is
I
he
don't
just
know what
has
in the world
like
that was.
narcolepsy. He just has narcolepsy, and then that's like the in-game reasoning for why we consistently bully him.
Well,
but is it confirmed? Is it canon that you don't? Is it?
I think it should be canon that he does.
Honestly, I think I'm no game master, but I think it's time for a medicine check just to diagnose him with narcolepsy.
Yes.
You know what? That's a good idea. David, make a medicine check.
Can I roll against having narcolepsy?
Can I assist Luke's medicine check for narcolepsy?
I'm going to say this. The DC is 10. You got to get above 10, otherwise you have narcolepsy.
All right.
Wait, what is the...
And I guess I'm rolling to like diagnose him too.
I mean, you can diagnose him, but first he's got to roll to see if he has it.
Guess what boy? 17.
You
All right,
do not, in fact, have narcolepsy, as he still wants to diagnose you.
I'll assist
I got a 9. Can I like misdiagnose him and make his character think he has narcolepsy? I'm just like, I don't know.
You're no doctor, but that looked like narcolepsy. I mean, it wasn't that he fell asleep. He did, fall unconscious due to damage, but you know what? It might be narcolepsy. You can never rule it out.
It's possible.
The possibility.
Well, you can't convince me because I know that I don't have narcolepsy.
But you hear the celestial spirits say,
"Okay, I'm really running out of time. I need to get this information through before my time in this forum is up. So let me explain. The foe you face is Mordin, Lord of Shadows, a great and powerful evil from a parallel dimension of darkness and despair known as the Shadowfell. Through the work of his followers, Mordin is now within the material plane of Jeravam, right here on the island of Cordiv. This was made possible through what is known as Shadow Spawn Seeds, a corrupted dark magic capable of producing a foul, disfigured tree, which, once grown, leaks the very essence of the Shadowfell into the material plane. As of right now, 10 seeds have been planted all across Cordiv, one of which has already grown in the settlement known as Ridge. At this rate, all of Cordiv will be encompassed in mist within 8 days from today. This black mist produced by such trees acts as a barrier for those inside, trapping them without any way of escaping. More importantly, this mist allows Mordin to be within the material plane, being able to freely move anywhere he pleases within the mist. Mordin intends on spreading this darkness across all of Cordiv, and eventually all of the material plane. If Mordin is able to spread this darkness throughout the material plane, we fear he will ascend as a celestial spirit of darkness. Should this happen, he will be able to bless his loyal followers with great power to use in his conquest of darkness, not only within Jeravam, but across all other worlds as well. As for defeating Mordin, this will not be a simple task, for we have seen him killed before only to rise again from the Shadowfell at full strength. If you are to defeat Mordin, one must acquire Celestia, Sword of Starlight, not to be confused with Princess Celestia of the My Little Pony franchise. We believe that this sword contains the power to slay Mordin once and for all. As for its whereabouts, the sword lies on an island far west from here, an island known as Perturnica. You must acquire Celestia, and you must defeat Mordin, not only for your own sake, but for the sake of the multiverse.
With that, the white wolf howls before evaporating with a graceful display of light.
Could you... Can I pray to him for knowledge about beans?
Make a religion check.
Yeah, we gotta know about the beans. I mean, that's a cool story and all, but we gotta know about the beans.
What about the beans, though?
For knowledge about beans.
Let's see. Religion is... Which one is religion? Where the heck? There we go. Oh, +0. Never mind then. Rolling. Ba-bam. That's another 17.
17.
Yeah.
You hear a voice in your head as a kind of a glowing light shines down upon you.
I can't say much. The green one though doesn't lead to a giant. Just gonna throw that out there.
What about the other one?
As the voice goes away.
All right, lads. I got a little more information about the beans. We know that the green one does not lead to a giant.
Wow.
So what about the other two?
Possible giants.
The black and the red?
Possibly.
There's only one way to find out.
Indeed.
How?
Which one should we plant? Black or red?
We should plant the green one because that totally leads to a giant.
Well, considering this came from a god or celestial, whatever they're called, might as well be gods.
If it doesn't lead to a giant, what does it lead to, though?
That is the question.
What if it leads to like
the green seems
that we can get to Sword Island?
I'm down to find out.
Yeah, let's try the green.
Hey, Daisy. Do you mind if something?
What do you need?
Do you mind if something really big grows close to here?
Actually, actually, hang on just a moment. Let me fix up furnace. I should really ask him. As you hear a couple more clanks and clacks, as she's got a screwdriver, she's kind of just putting them together. As you hear,
Voice box test.
voice box test,
Voice box test.
voice box test. Oh, there we go. That's much better. How long was I out for? Hey, where'd that Jeravam guy go?
Clearing its throat.
That was, I mean, as far as you could tell, yeah, that was him clearing his voice, clearing his throat.
Nice.
I'm sorry, what was the question again?
Do y'all mind if something really big grows out, like, relatively close to the tavern, like right outside?
Also, nothing might grow there.
It's possible that nothing might grow, but I'm pretty sure something will grow.
I mean, hey, that might attract more business. Feel free to do it.
Cool.
Okay.
Could I roll like a intelligence or insight or something or other to determine like what would reasonably be a safe distance to plant this away from it? Like, I know I don't know a whole lot about it, but like just like an educated guess.
Yeah, I could
make
hand him the bean.
Make a straight up like insight check.
Insight.
Just for knowledge.
Well, that's it's a 10 on the dice.
Well, I mean,
insight.
I will say you should add your wisdom modifier to that insight roll. That's weird to say, but yeah, do that.
Wisdom?
Add
Sick.
your
Now
wisdom
it's
modifier
a
to
9.
the insight check. Yeah. A 9?
Sick. Now 9.
Amazing job.
There's really
dumber.
There's really no way to tell, but I mean it grows up, so like what's the problem of planting it pretty close?
Yeah,
that's kind of the mindset you got.
I'm gonna go like right around 10 feet away from the tavern.
Should I toss him the bean?
I mean, that's up to you. If he wants to plant it, if not, you know.
Bring the bean hither.
The bean is calling.
I bring forth the bean.
Bring forth the bean.
Bring forth the magic bean.
It's like the magical ceremony for the magical bean.
It's on a silk red pillow as you present it to David. You kneel before him as he picks it up with just his thumb and his index finger.
This bean to plant in the ground.
And then he eats it.
He eats it. Without thinking, places it on his tongue and swallows. No, but I assume you go outside and plant it about 10 feet away.
Yeah,
I would assume so.
You head
if anyone
outside.
wants to join me.
before digging out a small hole with your hand, I assume, and placing the bean in it before scooping the dirt back over.
Yep, I got some big hands.
With that, the ground begins to violently shake around the bean.
Joy.
As you see, you immediately start to back up. Within a quickly 50-foot diameter, a massive, girthy beanstalk shoots out of the ground, doing quite a bit of damage to part of the empty gorilla tavern as it shoots up. One of the walls of the empty gorilla tavern almost implodes in itself as this beanstalk shoots up past the clouds, about 8,000 feet high, 50 feet in diameter.
We can definitely not a giant, yeah.
We can build around it, it's fine.
As you hear the sound of Furnace yelling from within the tavern.
Wait! You're gonna pay for these damages!
No, the notoriety will pay for itself. We need to go now.
Just saying, you told us we could do this.
Just saying, you're going to pay for those damages.
Not if you can't catch us. Time to go climb.
Proceed to climb.
Honestly.
Are you guys all heading up?
No, but I am serious. We are going up the vine.
Yeah, we're going up.
I walk over to Furnace and ask him how much estimated.
No, you're not actually paying for it, are you?
I feel bad.
Paladin says you're not actually paying for the damage.
Dude, he gave us the go ahead.
Dude,
I feel like at this point,
dude, what are we? Let's go.
I don't know how much it would cost to like build around the intrusion of the beanstalk.
Well, that wall certainly wasn't cheap. How about we say another 500 gold and we'll call it even?
You're not actually intending on paying that, are you?
I think 400 would cover it more than enough.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. That'll be a 22.
wow.
400. That sounds reasonable.
As he holds out his arms as if to receive payment.
Just
Daisy is just like where the wall imploded and is just looking up this thing in awe. The gorilla is still playing the hurdy-gurdy in the corner, unfazed by this.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I forgot about the gorilla.
With that, Eshno hears Maserati speak. All right, yeah, you head up there. I'll just chill here for a moment. Yeah.
All right. You got it, Maserati. I shall return shortly, hopefully.
Yeah. That's a promise, though. That's a promise.
Yes. Just tentatively.
Yo, there's like, yo, that's a promise, though, right? Like, you made me, and like, I'm here as long as you're here, man. You die, I die. That's how that works. Ride and die together, man. I mean, you coming back? You coming back, though, right?
Maserati is my rider.
So what would happen if we like
Maserati's your rider?
made him into food? What would happen
it's
if
a
we
spirit
ate
horse.
Maserati?
It's a spirit horse. You can't.
Is it
I
like
don't
Spirit
think.
from that one Disney movie?
Yo, we can have
He does look kind of like that. A little more muscular, but yeah.
and spirit horse.
Spirit hood horse.
Spirit hood horse. But as you pay, I assume you also begin to climb.
He's the spirit of the hood.
Yes, indeed. I am. I at least am climbing.
All right.
Yeah, I'm climbing.
It was midday, so by the time you guys, this is 8,000 feet high. This is over a mile of climbing. So this will take you by the end of the day, and you will have a level of exhaustion by the time you get up there.
Oh.
If you guys really want to make that climb.
Tall.
I could have just flown.
Dude, we got it. We planted a bean. We got to climb the stalk.
That's less than 2 miles, though.
That's straight climbing, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Better be less than 1 mile, because then I can't telepathically communicate with my horse.
Oh, yeah.
It's less than 2 miles. 1 mile is
5,258, something like that.
5,280.
Yeah, that's it.
I could have just flown up there.
Yeah.
You can fly?
5,280.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, he can fly because he's an Aasimar.
No, it's not because of that.
No,
because
he's
I'm
a variant
stupid
Aasimar.
Variant Aasimar, like beta male. I have a fly spell.
Yeah, they can fly.
I don't know how long that
Maybe
fly
you
spell
should just-
lasts, but
10 minutes. So I should be able to, like 6,000 feet total or something.
what's the fly
that's
speed on that?
Fast.
60 feet.
60 feet. You can move 60 feet every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do math. You could probably do that if you wanted to.
I mean, I could, but
Cost a
it's
spell slot,
fine.
spare you the exhaustion.
It would
Yeah.
be tough to think. Wait, what? Why would it be 5,280? It'd be like 6,000, right?
That's 1 mile.
Oh yeah.
But you guys proceed to climb up this beanstalk before you see the sky begin to bleed through as the sun turns to its dim orange before turning to its dim white. As it is night by the time you guys get up there. But you guys manage to peek above the clouds. You guys are, as I said, suffer 1 level of exhaustion each. And by the time you're up there, it seems to just be a field of clouds that stretch on for miles. But you see off in the distance, there seems to be a floating island of sorts. A small floating island only probably about 15 feet above the clouds. And on that island, there is light levels of vegetation as well as a tower that seems to be about 30 feet tall.
It is time. Is this gonna be like an opposite version of Jack and the Beanstalk? It's gonna be a bunch of like
You guys are the
dwarves
giants. There's a
living in the
ton of little
clouds.
people running
Midgets.
around. Why didn't I think of that? That would be genius. You're so
I
good.
think it's fair to say we're taking a long rest. Because
Yes.
We're not dealing with no cloud midgets while exhausted at night. Dude, they're like Ewoks. I'm telling you, they know what's up. They're gonna like murder us in their
man.
sleep.
I'm
We're
so
not
tempted.
dealing
Cloud
with
Ewoks.
Cloud midgets.
I'm so tempted to use that as the title because the title is either Maserati the Hood Horse or I don't want to get attacked by no cloud midgets while we sleep.
Just do
It's either
Maserati the Cloud Horse and
We've gotten some
or
gold.
Maserati the Cloud Horse and Cloud.
or can Maserati the Hood Horse crip walk?
Either one of those. There's so many choices. So many. That's what's going to make editing a nightmare. Not the stuff I
So
got to
much
cut out. The what I got to
opportunity.
put in. Oh, man.
Yeah.
But with that, I assume you guys just sleep on the clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can, yeah.
I guess.
If that's possible.
Can I light a fire on the clouds, or would that like burn through and then fall to the ground?
You can certainly try.
Nah,
It's gonna fall
I'm
off.
exhausted. We're just going to long rest.
All right. Anybody going
I
to
don't need no-
Anybody going to keep an eye out? Anybody going to take watch?
All right, what do you guys think? Should we watch out for cloud midgets? Yes or no?
Sure.
We take it.
You know what? I'll take the short end of the stick for the first shift. I'll watch for the cloud midgets.
All right, I'll take second shift.
I'll go last.
All right.
All right.
So as you're watching, everybody else kind of rests as I need you to make a perception check.
Already ahead of you. I got 17.
Wow.
17.
Oh yeah.
There seems to be a whole lot of nothing up here besides that island.
Dude,
All
that's
the-
my favorite.
It's nice and quiet. Can't even hear any noise that would be from the ground. It's just complete silence.
I thought you were gonna say like no noise at all. I was like, are we in space? What if we hold on a
Like,
second?
yo,
Hold on a second. Is there oxygen here?
Is there?
Here's what we should
You
do.
can't breathe.
Hey, wait a second. I'm not breathing.
That's actually a thing, though. If you go too high on mountains,
Not-
you start to.
Yeah.
Not a mile,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
entirely true. That's why they need like oxygen tanks when you climb Mount Everest.
Well, like I know that's actually a thing in D&D as well,
Oh.
because
I don't even know what that
Goliaths specifically are immune to it.
Oh wow.
Surely
Yeah.
not a mile, though, right?
I don't know.
Surely.
I don't know how high it goes,
Don't call
or
me
how high
Shirley.
it starts.
But with that, your night goes uneventful, as I assume you wake up David for his shift.
I'd just like to mention I definitely had a nightmare about cloud midgets.
As you go to sleep, you have a nightmare about cloud midgets. Yeah. But you wake David up?
Yeah.
Alright. David, you wake up as you make a perception check?
Perception. Yeah. That is an 8.
An 8. You see something moving inside the cloud. It's kind of far away, but you just see this shadow in the distance. There seems to be some sort of creature moving about within the cloud.
It's the cloud midget.
It's the cloud midget.
He wakes us up. He's like, guys, the cloud midgets. Come on, we gotta go.
There's a cloud midget. We gotta leave right now. No.
Guys, come on, we all gotta jump. We gotta take our chances.
The cloud midgets are worse than gravity. Let's go.
Here's the thing. I'd be fine if I jumped.
Yeah, don't you have feather falling?
Because I have feather falling.
Oh, that's true.
And Caulran has wings.
No, I don't.
I think feather falling works on
I wish I had
a few
wings.
different
it works
creatures.
on several people, yeah.
Yeah.
I think up to like 5 or something.
Oh,
But,
does it? Alright.
As you see
Isaiah,
this thing,
I don't have wings.
You don't have
Sadly.
wings.
No,
Oh man.
I'm a stupid variant Aasimar.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
sad. You should feel bad about yourself.
Yes, I do.
So basically, I'm just gonna keep an eye on it and see if it does anything suspicious. And if it does, I'm gonna wake everybody.
all right, can you make another perception check? Just keeping an eye on this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Perceive.
Perceive.
I want that as an audio clip. It's beautiful.
Whenever someone has to do a
that's-
perception check, you just do the sound clip of me
That's
blasting the mic with
fat.
Make a
perceive.
check. I just edit that every single time.
That's a fat 10.
A 10. Long story short, it doesn't seem to interact with you. It kind of just seems to move around before eventually disappearing. But you get this weird glimpse. It seemed to have a fin, as the fin at one point poked over the cloud before going down.
What
They're
color?
water midgets. I understand it all now because clouds are made of water.
What color was said fin?
With a 10, you weren't able to perceive it, but there did seem to be some sort of fin-shaped thing that poked above the cloud at one point.
It matters what color this was, because I don't want to be running into that dragon.
With a 10, you don't know. It was certainly from the shadow you saw, from the, not really like a literal shadow, but like a shadow. It did not seem to be the size of a dragon.
Sick.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. You already know that. But with that, the sky begins to soak back up as its natural blue before the sun turns back to its dim orange, as it is now dusk or dawn. It's dawn, not dusk.
I'm gonna wake.
Can I eat some food so I can? Oh wait, yeah, it's my watch.
Oh, also I eat a bit of food on my watch to cure my exhaustion.
Same.
All right.
But I'm out.
You guys have a nice breakfast, sitting up in these. First off, the sleep, the best you've ever had. These clouds are amazing. It's like sleeping on a cloud. It was incredible.
Dude, it is.
I should say,
Tempur-Pedic, get out of the way.
The Eldritch beef patty effect, I hadn't said it earlier, but that wore off a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. As you guys are up here, you finish your breakfast, as it is now probably around 8 in the morning. The sun is back at its normal bright self. What do you guys do?
Let's go hunt some clouds.
Dude, We gotta get to that tower, my guy.
Let's check out that cloud midges. Oh, by the way, there's something swimming in the clouds. Don't know what it is, but
So
all right. Thanks for the heads up. Very helpful.
Yeah, that's not unnerving at all.
it's not as big. It's not big enough to be a dragon. We know that.
Is this big enough to be a cloud midget?
Well, it had a fin, so I don't know.
Cloud midgets have fins?
I don't do cloud
A
midges
new
have
discovery
fins?
for science. Writes down in a journal.
Cloud midgets have fins.
Dude, like
Oh,
Dark Lord of Shadows and Evil. No, we gotta study these new creatures.
Cloud
roll to-
midgets.
Can I roll to know if cloud midgets have fins?
You want to roll for a thing you don't know exists? Sure, make a history check. Make a history check.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
Yeah, boy. History. Oh, history is +2. Sick. That is I rolled a 14, so that's a 16.
16. You would assume not. You would assume a cloud midget doesn't have a fin, but who knows, right? It's a new discovery. Maybe they do.
All right.
I see.
We are definitely going to that tower.
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys start heading over to the tower?
Yeah.
I think that is what's up.
Yep.
All right. As you guys begin making your way over to the tower, it's only a few minutes until you actually arrive at the foot of it. It is 15 feet above the clouds, so there needs to be, you got to have some way of actually getting on top of it.
I have a rope.
But the closer you get to it, you see that it seems to be very old. There are like dead roots sticking out. This island seems to be uprooted, almost, as there's dirt that kind of like crumbles off of it. There are roots sticking out from the small trees that are actually on this island, and the tower, from what you saw, seemed pretty old, as there's a lot of moss and light vegetation growing on the tower itself.
Mm.
But as you guys are up to this thing,
David like hoisted us up, you know, he's tall enough.
Yeah,
I
we
could-
could stand on his shoulders, and then once
I'll be
we're
honest.
on the thing, we'll grab him and bring him up.
I could probably climb it.
It's 15 feet.
now you can't touch the island because of its uprooted nature. It's like a cone that goes down. But from the point where it's actually something you could walk on, it's 15 feet up.
I'm gonna try and climb that.
I don't know how you would.
And wait, I'm gonna take a rope with me.
Yeah.
Big
Dude, I'm
old
just-
I have a
rope
rope.
to
Just
drop
gonna-
down to everybody.
I have a rope if you don't
Do I
have
need to roll for that?
I do need you
Can I
to
try to
make
just jump up to it?
You want to jump up to it?
Athletics
Yeah,
or
dude.
acrobatics? Which one?
I'd say athletics. This is
Okay,
like
cool.
climbing the back wall of the climbing tower at Ridgehaven. So it's gonna be pretty difficult. Gonna throw that out there.
Considering it's only 15 feet, I bet I could literally just jump and then do a muscle up.
I mean, it's roots and
Because I'm 8
crumbling
feet
dirt.
tall. Yeah, I'm a either way. You got a pretty good athletics. Yep, I rolled a 10 plus 7. Nice.
17. With that, it is pretty difficult, but you seem to manage as you do almost slip at least once, but I mean, nobody else saw it as you quickly recover from that little mess up. As you climb
Nobody saw it.
right up to the top with a thing of rope on your shoulder, as you are now up on top of the tower. You're not on the tower.
Nice.
You're on the floating island that has the tower.
Glance around to make sure there's nothing that's immediately threatening.
Make a investigation check or perception.
That's a 12, I'm pretty sure. Add investigation, perception. Nope. Straight 12.
There are no immediate threats.
Cool.
Perfect.
Lowers the rope to bring bring
I'm
up
still
the
jumping
boys.
up, by the way. I'm still jumping up.
All right,
Just a vertical.
make an athletics check.
Jump.
Just trying to vertically jump up 15 feet.
Way ahead of you. I rolled a 20. I got a 25.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you go like boing, 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 as you're like jumping like half an inch off the ground before you just kind of you just go up before going forward, kind of floating. As David is like, oh, as he just has the rope as he probably lowers it down. As you are also on the island.
Yay!
Bruh.
I did it.
That is a bruh moment.
This reminds me of so one of my friends is 6'5". Okay, he has a friend who can vertical jump over him.
Huh. But like why?
He can't bring his legs all the way over his head, but he doesn't need to, because he jumps so high that he can just pass over him if he does like the splits.
I assume this is with a running start of some kind.
I hope.
That does not give me assurance whatsoever.
This man has Michael Jordan level hops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh.
He kind of does.
Just straight up.
But with that, I assume you lower the rope down to Webb or Caulran.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Webb is just down there hanging out with Caulran. He's like, well, this is really meta.
Because he can't fly, because he's a beta Aasimar.
Because he's a beta male. He's a beta Aasimar.
I mean, I can fly.
Opposed to those Chad Aasimars.
Level.
Chad Aasimar.
That's a new race, custom to my world. Calling it.
Yeah. How do I become a Chad Aasimar?
You're already born as a variant Aasimar. What can I say?
Wait. Is it possible to achieve Chad Aasimar?
Yes, I want to achieve Chadness.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's a sub race that you have to achieve later down the road. But I mean, a beta ASMR? I don't know if a beta ASMR can turn into a Chad ASMR. I'm just throwing that out there.
He could with a wish.
If I get a wish, I want to be a Chad ASMR. That's all.
Keep that one handy for the next time I throw a blue bean at you guys. But,
you know, he is a sorcerer, so he probably could just use wish eventually.
Yeah. Eventually. Now, I should say, there are two different versions of wish within my setting. There's wish, which actually has restrictions, like the 9th level spell you can learn, and then there's true wish, which is like if a genie grants you a wish, it's basically true wish that you can wish for anything. Because like I don't like the 9th level wish. It's anyway. You guys are all up on this island now. As the tower, there is a door. There doesn't seem to be any windows. The tower seems to be about 35 feet. It does seem very old, but the door is actually slightly creaked open. What do you guys do?
Perception inside.
Perception is for boring people. I run right in.
I assume you do, as you sprint right through the door. As the door slams open, it is dark, but you do see a light coming from upstairs, as there is a stone spiral staircase leading up. As for the first level, there seems to be a lot of furniture that seems to be scattered throughout. And something that catches your eye, there is an ottoman of sorts.
Like the Empire, or...
Yeah, the Ottoman Empire is just chilling in there. Just like, we've been stuck up here for a long time.
Okay. Random thing I just found out. I actually have another spell slot available. Sick.
Sure you do. That's convenient.
No, okay. I wanted to say that now before we got into an altercation where I could just choose a spell.
Like, oh, this one's convenient. I'm just gonna pick this.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna try and find one to
All right.
pick out now.
But as Caulran walks in, I assume you do, because you said you were gonna loot
Yeah, can
the
I
thing.
loot the? Yeah, I want to loot the first story.
All right, make a perception check.
Heck yeah. Perception.
I'm gonna do heat metal.
16.
16. As for loot, there doesn't seem to be anything down here, but you do see something interesting. There seems to be something scratched, common. A common phrase. Not a common phrase, a phrase written in common, scratched into the ottoman.
Ooh.
There
You
you
should
see.
definitely check that out while I rush upstairs.
I mean, just from looking around, you can see what it says. On it, it says, Leo was here. Don't go upstairs.
Well, obviously we gotta go upstairs now.
Dude, there's only one thing to do at this point.
I mean, yeah, that option is Leo was here.
Go
As you guys all,
upstairs.
Leo was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, or you could go upstairs. You know that? I mean, there's two different options.
I say we should
We
What
should
if we-
definitely go upstairs.
say go upstairs. That's
Yeah.
seems a good idea. I'm gonna ready lightning bolt.
Smart
Just in
move.
case.
All right. As your hand begins crackling, as your loud footsteps begin to walk upstairs, I assume you don't do it stealthily.
Yeah, not really.
Nah, stealth is for nerds.
As you guys begin walking upstairs, before you actually get to an area where you can see what's in the next level, you hear a voice go, "Well, come on in. I haven't had company in such a long time."
Are you Leo?
Because, like, were you here?
Speak of the devil.
What's up, guys? Thanks for listening to this episode of Vagabonds. Go ahead and listen to the next episode. Yeah.
Yeah, listen to the next episode, Ventures and Vagabonds. It's great. You can find us on YouTube at Ventures and Vagabonds, Spotify at Ventures and Vagabonds, and Apple Podcasts at Ventures and Vagabonds. Socials, as always, are in the description. Ven and Vagabonds for Twitter and Ventures and Vagabonds for Instagram. Both are run by Caleb. He's a dictator. He won't listen to you.
Misogyny.
Yes, we have a second secret podcast that you can't find anywhere called Mishaps and Misogyny. With that, I bid you farewell. Have a great day.